So I'm in like this weird transition state where honestly, like, I didn't even want to come on and like make this video today because let's face it, I don't look great. I'm just like pulling myself together today. It's Sunday, it's the day before, and this is supposed to come out, and I am feeling like well, one, I want to say first that I'm like really grateful for where I am and everything that I have right now, but two, that I am not really where I want to be within like my business and just like goals that I have for myself. And I've been spending a lot of time, like I was out here, if you with me on Instagram, you saw I would like put all these sage bushes in the ground this week. I don't know if you can see them. Let's go over here and like do a little rotation here. So like I put all these guys in the ground this week, and I put these two pygmy date palms in the ground this week. Last week or like a week ago, something like that. And I've been just in this like constant state of moving and trying to find my flow and the way that I want to create, and also the type of programs that I want to create within my like mentorship and coaching, and discovering like where I want to be and what I'm really passionate about doing, and wanting to lead from that place. And one of the biggest things coming through right now, and like I wrote the blog that you may have seen already, or it's down there, is that I'm in this place where, again, I'm like grateful for being where I am, but also wanting to expand and wanting to really find my own process, and wanting to grow more, wanting to reach more people here on YouTube, and honestly just wanting my videos to do better, but also like wanting to create in a way that is in alignment to how I feel really good about creating. And what that has seemed to come out as so far is like I'm really into doing these one shot like style videos with my blog posts, and it's like sometimes I feel like nothing's happening, but then when I look at my blog and it's like, whoa, like it's really doing well. I'm really seeing a lot of new people coming in there. But also, like in full transparency, I haven't had a lot of people coming into my offers and products and things that I have on there. And like, sure, they trickle in, and then it's like, yeah, you know, when someone comes in, but it's not what I want it to be. And like trying to find that balance between how much do I want to like put my energy into growing, and how much do I want to put my energy into saying like, here, I have this thing available, like you can work with me in this way, and finding people also who finding the right people who want to come in. And I guess now that I'm saying this, like honestly, anyone who comes in and is just like, yes, I want to do this, they are the right people. And it's just like a growing process, and there's a lot going on over here with that, and you can hear some of this background sound. We have tractors moving around right now. That's my uncle over there on the tractor. Here, we'll catch him over here. and just like building, and like I feel like I'm living in a little bit of chaos right now with here. Let's see if we can catch the tractor. But it's just like constantly this thing happening and that thing happening, and finding, here, I'm gonna pivot you guys now so we can see. There you go. And finding like balance with life and everything, which has been pretty cool, because one of the big projects I'm working on right now, also within my my course that I'm building right now, is around balance. And there's a little lizard over here. You see the lizard? Here, I'm gonna try to pan it so you guys can see. And there he is. You see? Let's see if we can zoom in. We'll see him before he zooms away. Whoa! So close we can get. Ah, there he goes. There he goes. And that's life. That's what we get. But yeah, so it's this process of finding that balance, and then also finding the better lighting, but also like finding deciding like how I want to live my life, and how I want to like really anchor into this is what I want, and I'm not willing to settle for less, but also I'm willing to adjust into opportunities that present themselves, if that makes sense. And one of the big things for me right now has been around my main program, where I would like to be working with more people. So if you are interested, you know where to, maybe you don't know where to find me. On my website, there's a page in the link down below. You know, my website and my program, Unapologetically You. This is a 1-to-1 program currently, and right now it's set up as like more of a high ticket program, and I'm playing with this idea of like what is going to be the most beneficial for people. Is it going to be having like this program the way it's set up right now, where it's like a 4-month program, and each month it's like we have weekly meetings, we have like voice note support, we have so many pieces in there. It's just like jam-packed. And what I'm thinking about now is like, okay, maybe keep this as an option, but also bring in like a lower tier option for people who can come in and then be like, you know, maybe they're still like working, maybe they're working full-time jobs, or they have school, or they're doing whatever they're doing, or they just want a lower investment level. And I'm opening up to the idea of potentially how I can do this as well, because it's this like process of what can I offer, what feels good to offer, how can I support people most, and wanting to ultimately just align with, I guess, how I can support people most, and providing like more ways where people can find that program. So there's some crazy noises over there. That is, I think, a child noise that over there. I don't know if you can hear it, but now you can hear me. You're just like, what are you doing, Sarah? But she's doing that over there. And so with this video, I guess this is just like it's okay when you don't know what you're doing. It's okay when you're confused and you feel like you're, you know, muddling through and just like showing up to the structures that you have put in place, because that's how I feel right now. And that's why I chose this video to make today, because I felt like the blog that I wrote whenever, like last week I think, about like loving where I am right now and wanting more, I felt like this is a really good place to start, because it's like that showing up, like really that martial artist training within me that is like, just show up, do the best you can, do something is progress, and that will keep you moving forward toward your goals, even if you don't know how you're getting there yet. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm showing up. I am acknowledging that I'm not where I want to be yet, but also that I'm grateful for everything that I have and accomplished right now. Like, I'm grateful for this beautiful garden that I built out here, and all of my little trees that are growing over there, my little macadamia trees, and that I saved my hibiscus. Can you see the hibiscus tree? That I saved these hibiscus trees because the squirrels were eating them, and now they're covered and they're protected, and I'm grateful just like living here. This is a really cool place that I live, both like here, like on this family property, this property my family has, and also just like in Southern California, like all the things I'm really grateful for, my family, for all of these things, and then the things that I would like to develop more, which are my business, my brand, and really just anchoring into developing it the way that feels really authentic, even if it's a bit slower. And I was just reflecting on like, this is third, I look back, I've been like doing YouTube videos for like 3 years now, over 3 years, because it says 3 years on there, and it's just like, how have I not gotten further yet? But also, and these are my little hibiscus, this one is flowering, it's so beautiful. These flowers on here, this one, and then another one over here. It's so beautiful. And, whew. But it just like acknowledging that, you know, it takes time, and seeing areas that are growing and acknowledging that as well, and continuing to just step and become more of what I'm becoming and more of what I'm doing, and to continue to create and allow those creations to come from this desire of wanting to align with the space. And I know the cool thing is that I know that I'm going to look back on this particular video at some point in the future and be like, look at you now. Look at you now. And just be like, thank you for keeping going and for this dedication. And I know that that's going to be there, and that's kind of the just like a beautiful thing about this process. So yeah, I hope that this is helpful to you if you watched it all the way through, or you watched it at all, and just helpful to know that, you know, no one has it all figured out. And even if it seems like we do, and if it seems like, oh, we're showing up, we're like doing the things, like everyone struggles, and everyone is just trying to figure it out, no matter how together they seem. Even the people who, you know, seem like they are, you know, they're living their lives, they have like their dream jobs, or business, or this or that, they have family, they have things, they have whatever it is, like everyone struggles with something, because it's hard to exist. And it's just like, it is, there's always something. And when you can just say that I love where I am right now, even though I desire to improve, that's like the greatest reward. The greatest thing we can hope to really achieve in life is to be happy with where we are in the moment. Because if we can't be happy right now, having the things is not going to get us there. It's like this weird chain reflection on my face, but having this very serious talk and chain reflection, having the things is not going to make us happy. Having the successful business, having the house, the car, the job, the whatever, that's not going to change how happy we are with our lives. It is going to improve potentially our situation, but our ability to be happy starts with ourselves, and we have that ability now. And that doesn't mean you're like every day like, oh man, it's so exciting. It's just like, no, like, this is good, you know? I'm grateful for what I have, and I want to improve in these areas, and that's like being happy with what you have. And that's why, so this is an interesting angle, okay? And that's why my program, my Unapologetically You program, I kind of struggled with like, well, how am I going to share this with people in a way that they understand like what they're getting? Like, I'm going to help you be more yourself. And how do I show them that this is valuable? Because it's like, I always felt like when I was growing up that it's like, oh, be more yourself. Like, okay, well, I just do. Like, it was something that I avoided, I guess. And it's something that I do want to wrap this video up, but this is important for me to share right now. It was something that I felt like, yeah, I guess there was always just pressure of like, do it yourself. You are yourself. No one else can tell you to be yourself. But then what I realized, and all of the work that I've done over the last few years on myself, is that like this has been more valuable than my college education. It's been more valuable than anything, the ability to know myself, because everything is built upon knowing ourselves. And that's why martial arts, the greatest thing that martial arts teaches us, is to know ourselves. And it's not like, oh man, I know myself and now I'm done. It's like, no, it's like getting to know your mind, your body, getting to know like how to live with yourself and how to be there for yourself. It's like how to be happy really with what you have. It's this like sense of internal fulfillment. And the fact that that's something that I can teach to people is like, even as I say that now, it's like, whoa. Like, when I was younger, if I could like give that to my younger self, oh man, I would do it in a heartbeat. Like, I had kids, like, that is the most important thing that I would want to teach them, how to be themselves and be happy with themselves. Because there's so many people in this world who never achieve that. And that's what I'm teaching. That's what I'm sharing. And that, like, that core of who we are, it makes us so much more capable to not only do the things we want to do, like if we're language learning, if we're, doing our jobs, if we're just showing up in life with our family, like just enhances our lives. But it gives us a life that's something else, something that can only be experienced. And that's part of the reason it's so difficult to communicate, like, what is this thing? So I'm playing around with different ways that I can share more about this, like what I do, and make it more accessible to more people, and just grow into this vision that I have for myself and my brand. And for now, this is enough. For now, just sharing this video and blog and putting it out there is enough. And anyone who comments or shares something or wants to come into my program, like, that's just even better. It's like the cherry on top. But for now, this is enough. It's just that I have this opportunity to be here right now and to share this with you. And we'll end with that here in the garden. And I'll see you guys back here next time. Bye.